Welcome back to Change to Sustain, the Art of Agile Marketing in the New Decade podcast, featuring Charles Drayton, Chief Technical Architect from the Microsoft Technology Center. In Episode 4, we'll explore the possibilities that automated channels can bring in navigating the struggles in customer service and how brands can cope by reinventing themselves with the help of technology.
The contact center business entirely came to a screeching halt, as you would know. Mostly the insurance, sector, which is very reliant. I think Asia, they have a significant reliance on the contact center, as a channel. So they had to look at a different way. That is when the insurance vertical completely recognized, okay, without contact centers, then how are we going to leverage chat as a channel? What are the other opportunities? How can we use the mobile app itself? So that's where I think the channel relevance came into picture. And if you have other interesting cases where, where particular channels could not work, how was the reinvention of the wheel done? I think that will be great, to share on this particular dais, I would say.
Yes, deflection has become a big priority for organizations, perhaps more so than ever before, and for a number of reasons. One of them is we have to be a lot leaner about things, right? Our margins in general have become very thin. So what are some of the things that we can do to help improve our margins? Second thing is social distancing policies. So a lot of people in these packed contact centers can't be there anymore. So in some cases, they are working from home a bit more, but in other cases, deflection has become much more important. So deflection, for people who are less familiar with that, is this concept of how is it that we can direct consumers or direct people in need of customer assistance to less expensive or more automated channels prior to getting to the point where they call into the call center. So step one are things traditionally have been things like going to the website, looking at your FAQs, things like that. What we're starting to see now is the greater use of bots. So bots as an engagement channel. So someone can go to a bot now and say, what's your return policy? Or, hey, I forgot my password. Things where in the absence of that, a lot of times they'd call to the call center, and now with a lot of the call center at half capacity, quarter capacity or more, you'd have to have these longer hold times, which of course have a significant impact on your overall CSAT score. So if instead you can have a bot that's deployed who can answer a good percentage of these questions, well, in this case, it becomes easier to maintain CSAT. If the bot cannot answer the question, at this point, we then move to the next least expensive channel, which might be chat. So an agent can have multiple conversations at once simultaneously. So you have one agent doing the job of maybe 3, 4, or 5 agents by having these kind of multiple simultaneous conversations. They can have these conversations from anywhere. They no longer have to be in the call center. And then and only then they are unable to resolve it via chat does the phone become appropriate for resolving the issue. And I think so that sort of omni-channel engagement carries over not only on the marketing side, like how do we sell, but also on the customer service side as well. But to your point, Radhika, some of the things you're saying, data becomes key in all that as well, because even in customer service, there are opportunities to find ways to sell, right? There are ways to make sure that you're pairing them with the product. So I'm returning this product because it doesn't fit for me. Okay, this product, based upon our understanding of you, might actually be something that's a better fit. So how is it that you're able to carry over this omni-channel even over to service? So this way, they're not so much of a cost center as they are, a means of further engagement and empowerment of the agents to continue to pair the product with the consumer.
Thank you for tuning in. Join us next week for Episode 5, where we'll dive into Charles' additional role as a worldwide healthcare experience lead at the MTC and hear his expert insights on how crisis communication is pivotal for successful communication in managing healthcare.